Lord Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, Sri Justice Gokule, Professor Madhava Menon, Dr. Jai Govind, the Honorable Mr. Justice Basant, Honorable Mr. Justice Jaisimha Babu, my dear friend Mr. Krishnamurthy, Mr. Habibullah Baksha, Mr. Udayullah, Judges of the Madras High Court, senior members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. To me it is really a privilege and honor to have had this opportunity to associate myself on the celebrations of 50 years of completion as a teacher of Mr. Madhava Menon. One of the best of teachers, the teacher of the Ikshvaku dynasty, said, Chanamapyavatishtate swasanyati janthurnanu labhavanasau. Even if you have lived 1 year, one minute, and a useful existence, you must consider yourself as the most lucky. But if you are a good teacher, you have imparted education for 50 years, he is a most lucky person. He is a chosen instrument of God in the field of legal education, and therefore we are assembled here to offer our great thanks to that Almighty. Why do I say it? It is not words of flattery, but it comes from my heart. He completely revolutionized and metamorphosized the legal education. When 2 years education or 3 years education of law degree was thought to be converted into 5 years course, eyebrows were raised. There is always more of conservatism than activism, and there is always a resistance to changes. But how did he start? It was his courage, his enthusiasm, his confidence and hope, and a confidence in himself that made him start. There is no infrastructure. The people may not know how much was estimated by others for starting an institution like that. He had the courage. The infrastructure was nothing. My previous speaker told you some small building, some dilapidated furniture, but he started it. Yeah, the money which was insignificant with the standards which we have, he started it. And he believed not in numbers, but in less numbers and more efficiency. He had a capacity to spot the talents. He was not only a talented person, he knew how to spot the talents. He spotted the right type of professors. And not only that, not admitting anybody into the class. It was by a competitive examination he spotted merit. When you spot merit, you know today there will be a phone call from a chief minister, a education minister, a this minister. But he resisted all such recommendations. He said, I shall not bend, because if you bend, you compromise integrity. I know instances, I can't be narrating it in public here, instances. He never compromised his integrity. To him, it was a value-based education. Therefore, you must practice values and impart values. If you yourself compromise values, everyone will compromise values. What's the result of starting such an institution? We have seen it. The students who come out, even as they are in the 4th year or 5th year, already there is people are waiting in corporate sectors, in law firms, to appoint them for legal advice in those firms, in those corporate sectors. And most of the students immediately they find a place, and they also go for higher studies abroad. That is the efficiency with which their training has been given. What is the secret of it? As I told you, he chose the right type of men, but lesser number of people, not crowding with too many people. And naturally, as a tribute to him, we were assembled here only lesser number of people, though it is now reasonably good, the attendance is good. But what reflects is the efficiency of the people whom he took. And he made everyone feel he is himself a part of the institution. This is my institution. How many can inculcate that feeling in others? I don't mean not only the professors, but even the class 4 employees will feel this is my college, this is my institution, I must serve it. And this is the way he infused the feeling in them. And he will even entrust work of the college to students. That's very important. Not only that, he allotted marks for student participation. You all knew how our law colleges used to function in those days. People won't come to law college. Nowhere else, anything else left My father used to say, if you don't have any chance anywhere, then you become a lawyer. This was those days. The joke used to be uttered in those days. Our principal, Madhava Menon, our Krishna Menon, used to stand outside the law college and then say, anybody going here with a graduate degree, please come, I have got a seat. This was the position. From those Krishna Menon's days, it became Madhava Menon's days. This is some important revolution which he made in the institution. We have only curriculum. We have only prescribed textbooks. We will read the textbook and come. The lecturer may come and read the textbook and go, except eminent people like Professor Bangaswaran. This was the type of thing. But he did not even believe in that. He gave the materials, papers with 1 year in advance. Completely new system of education. And that was being improved year after year by experience. All this comes from where? He had a dream. That dream was fulfilled. And what is this function that my friend said to the awards? If I start reading the awards, I will lose the counts of the awards. And it's not worthwhile mentioning all the awards also, because it is more than all the awards which have been given to him. One may say the National Award, Padma Shri, even that is not commensurate to the services he has rendered. But what's the greatest award which he is carrying with him? I can twist the last answer of what Wordsworth said in a poet. The teacher in my heart I bear, long after I cease to be his student. That is the greatest honor, greatest award which has been awarded to him. That's why we see on a Sunday a function like this organized by his own students. He has been one of the greatest of teachers. He has revolutionized legal education. He has values. It's a value-based education. You know, very eminent people volunteered and gave lectures in the college. People like Justice Krishna have frequently visited and given lectures. He has done a wonderful job to the legal profession. I can go on and on, but there are 2 more sessions are there. The time allotted to each member, there is a time limit. I don't want to waste the time because it is too much to say. There is so much one can say about this great man. But the entire legal fraternity should feel obliged to him and thankful to him. It is he who has really improved the efficiency of the bar. You see, because every walk of life, the wheel goes up, down and goes up. For some time past, it had been going down. But luckily now, number of students are coming. I find they come for internments. When they come particularly from the law schools, 5 years course, particularly Bangalore, I find them remarkable. After 59 years of experience at the bar, I am able to discuss with them on an almost equal level. When I had some problems, I used to go to Mr. Lana, the former one of the best of legal men I have seen. I used to discuss with him. Today I find in Madras, I had a lot of friends too. I could just phone up and they say, what do you say on this proposition? I got this problem, I can discuss. This sort of, I had my own number of colleagues here like that. But in Delhi, I found it very difficult because people are, as Justice Kabji used to say, people are only interested in Lakshmi. Run on 18 SLPs on a Monday and earn the money. There is no pursuit of knowledge is becoming very, very low. So we used to discuss. Now I found the students are very used to. When they say, I am coming for an internment, I feel very happy if they come from Bangalore Law School or other schools. They discuss very well. I have had the benefit of discussions with him. This is the way he has created the institution. It became a model and others started following. Not only that, he has also participated in giving training to the judicial officers, Bhopal. And he has rendered human service to this profession. I am sure what he has started will become, the good work will be continued, and the bar will improve a lot, and legal fraternity will improve a lot, not only in their knowledge, but also in their character and values. 50 years is nothing which he has lived. I pray to God to bless him to live the Upanishadic, the Vedic age of 120 years, with all faculties intact, and import education, and to improve, further improve legal education and the value and character of lawyers. After all, it is the bar which contributes to making the judge. If lawyers don't maintain values and character, you will all know how the bench will be in future. Therefore, we owe it to the country to maintain our values and character. We require not one Madhava Menon, but several Madhava Menons. We require several institutions like it, and then only the legal profession will march forward. I wish him the best of luck. I pray to God to bless him with sound health, long life, and prosperity. Thank you very much.